And the opening goal for the game was scored by number 9 for Cray Wanderers, Michael Power. And the goal came in the 45th minute. And the opening goal for Carshalton to make it 1-0, coming from number 5, Danny Dackley.
Carshalton Athletic and Cray Wanderers has finished 1-1. Great game of football. Both teams are right up there. And I have with me this afternoon after the game Louise, who works at Carshalton Athletic and is our first lady to be interviewed on Robins TV. So what do you make of the game then?
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Great action shots. Glad it was a 1-1 draw. Done very well, and I'm really pleased with our performance at the moment. The way they're going, we're on a winning streak. Yeah. Today was a draw, but hey ho, keep going. Got a lot of confidence in them for the rest of this season.
And do you see much of the game from the kitchen?
I do. I don't always work in the kitchen. I'm normally behind the bar as well, and obviously outside supporting the players as I do. So I see a lot of the games.
Mark, what do you make of the game today?
I thought a draw was about the right result. Sometimes it was third versus fourth. Sometimes when you get two teams that are quite evenly matched, the teams can cancel each other out, but I don't think it was like that sort of game. I thought Cray were the better side in the first half. Okay. I thought tactically, I thought we were very astute. We played it like a top of the table side. Carshalton came out second half a bit quicker, got behind us a little bit more, got probably a soft goal from our point of view from the corner.
And you reckon it's a fair result, 1-1 draw?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Good.
Maybe could have won it, but there you go.
And how do you see Carshalton doing this year, or is it too early to say? Well, how do you think we do?
I think we're going to do very well. I've got a lot of confidence in them.
Yeah, I think Peter is directing the boys very well, isn't he?
He's done a brilliant job, yeah. Good. Peter, he's done an excellent job. I was a bit disappointed to see that Tommy Bradford was out on an injury today.
Yeah, he picked up that injury on last week, unfortunately, last game. So it's a big miss, isn't he?
Yeah, it was, but I'm sure he'll recover quickly, ready for the next one.
Yeah, okay. Well, thanks very much for the interview, and we'll see you next time.
And you, thank you.
This is John Kistner for Robins TV after today's draw match between Carshalton and Cray Wanderers. 1-1 it finished, and I have with me here Christian. What do you think of the game today, Christian?
Yeah, it was a tight game, but we knew it was going to be a tight game going into it. Cray Wanderers' away record is pretty good. They've only lost 1 and drawn 5 of their away games, so we knew they would set up not to lose. First half, we had our chances, 2 penalties. Kudos to Alex for saving the first one. But, you know, he's not going to save the second one, is he, in fairness, you know.
And Michael Powell scores lots of goals for Cray as well, doesn't he? Yeah. He scored a penalty.
Yes, absolutely. So, you know, it was hard to go in 1-0 down at half-time, but in fairness, Carshalton Athletic go a goal down quite a lot. So it was actually good to, you know, push on and actually get our game back to it. But going in just a goal down just before half-time is difficult, so you've really got to rally the troops. So kudos to Peter for doing that.
Mark, what do you make of the penalties? Were they penalties?
I would say they were both penalties. We were behind the. I think probably the first one was probably perhaps slightly more than the second one. Mm-hmm. But I can see why the referee's given them both.
It was a tough game. I thought they were a physical side, Cray, but their goalkeeper didn't like the mickey taken out of him. But you got to take the mickey out of the way goalkeeper, because sometimes he makes howlers. But he didn't like me because I kept on taking the mickey out of him. But you've got to do that to try and win a game or try and get something out of it when nothing's going right for you.
He played well from the start, and the other Cray Wanderers were playing well as well. I think we had a lot of support in the game. And
did you think Cray Wanderers were on top in the first half, perhaps, or not?
I don't really think so. I think it was equal in the first half.
Mm-hmm. And what about the penalties? There were 2 penalties. Do you think they're both penalties?
Oh, I think both of them were penalties. Alex did well to save the first one.
Great support behind the goal again. You're behind the goal with all the lads?
Always, I love it behind the goal, and it's lovely to sing along, and there's some young children there and everything, which gave it a bit more ammo to get the young kids involved in the club, because it's such a family club down here, because I travel all the way from Chatham, because I like family clubs.
1-1, would you have taken that before the game? Think that's a fair result?
Well, yeah, 1-0 at home it's okay, but 3 points is a bonus, but against a team where we are in the league, I suppose, yeah. After the referee gave them 2 penalties, those 2 penalty decisions I would love to see on TV, because they were at the wrong end for me. but we'll have to wait and see when it comes out on TV to see whether they were actually 2 penalties. But a good save for Alex on that first one. Pity he couldn't save the second one, because that would have been a Brucey bonus.
And I have with me Jordan Cheadle, one of the Carshalton defenders. What do you make of the game today, Jordan?
Yeah, I think, to be fair, before the game we'd have probably taken it. Thought we played well, thought our game plan worked. Ultimately we wanted to frustrate them and limit their chances, which we did. I mean, the only 2 chances I can think of were the 2 penalties. So, yeah, ultimately we're probably a bit disappointed with the point. Thought we probably deserved to win, but we'd have probably taken it before. So,
I mean, they were not camped in our half, but they were quite good passing around at the back in the first half, weren't they? I thought we took the ascendancy in the second, took it away from them. Yeah,
well, that was certainly what we worked on in the week. We were happy to let them have it. Didn't think they would hurt us, which they didn't really. They only got in, obviously, the twice where they got the penalty. So, yeah, ultimately the game plan worked. Obviously, we wanted to win the game, so but we'd have, like I said, we'd have probably taken it.
Okay, take me through your free kick, which blinding save, but you know.
Yeah, I was half wheeling away, thinking that it was going to nestle in the top corner. So no, it was a great save. It was just one of them.
Yeah, Nick Blue got up well to that, didn't he? He's not that tall as the goalkeepers either, is he?
No, it was a very good save. But yeah,
I think a lot of our supporters probably would have taken a point today. Looking at the league table, Carshalton been on a good run since through November.
And you've been a good run as well, haven't you?
Been a good run, but
yeah, and you've got a game in hand, I think, or maybe 2 games in hand.
So, looking at December's quite a tough month for us in terms of fixtures. I think to start with Carshalton away, we'd like to get something out of it. So I think, although slightly disappointed that we were 1-0 up at half time and didn't see the game out, or didn't give us long enough to see the game out. 1-1 was about right in the end. I mean, we've had one cleared off the line, and also our goalie's made a great save from the free kick.
And in regards to the penalties, do you think both were? And
I think you could probably argue either way. I think if it was at the other end, we'd have been screaming for a penalty. I think certainly the second one was a bit softer than the first one. I thought we could have had one in the first half as well. But it's one of those things.
Enjoying your time at Carshalton?
Yeah, loving it. Yeah, we're playing really well, so we're on a really good run at the moment. So, yeah, we'll just keep it going.
And Molesey on Friday, that's an unusual night to play, but gives us a bit of a break from Lewis the following Monday, which should be a big game. Well, they're both going to be big games anyway.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So we've got the game Monday, so they'll only get a day's rest and we'll have 2. So, yeah, we can look at that in a positive way, really.
Yeah. And good feelings for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I think so. We've played a lot of the top teams now, and we've come out of most of those games with positive results.
Good spirit in the camp?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, spirit's really high. We're playing well, and I think it's showing out there. So, yeah, no, really enjoying it.
And 343 today, which is a really good attendance. I think it puts us about 4th in the whole league.
Okay, yeah, no, it seems to be raising gradually throughout the season, so that can only be a good thing. So,
does the support behind the goal do you much? Do you sort of tune into that much?
Oh yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, we love it, especially with all the kids, because the kids don't stop shouting. So yeah, no, it's brilliant.
And we lost Omar Karoma back to Dulwich. He was on loan. Bit of a loss, but we'll push on, won't we?
Yeah. He was a great addition to the squad. He made obviously an instant impact with his first game at Hive. But yeah, I thought we'd done all right about him today. So.
And Tommy was injured today as well.
Yeah, Tommy took a knock in the Walton Casuals game on Monday night, so I think he was sort of 50-50 whether he could play or not. So yeah, he's always going to be a miss, but yeah, I thought we'd done all right with that.
Well, hopefully he'll recover soon.
Yeah, I would imagine he'll be playing next Friday.
Right, okay.
So.
Okay, well, lovely, Jordan. Thanks very much for the interview.
No probs.
Okay. And Molesey on Friday.
Molesey on Friday, which is a bonus for us because we can have an extra day's rest because we got Lewis, which is a 6-pointer on the Monday. So unfortunately I won't be able to make it because it's my birthday weekend. So unfortunately I won't be able to make it on that one.
Happy birthday, Russell.
Thank you, John.
21 are you?
Unfortunately a bit more than that, 51 I'm afraid.
Okay, thanks very much indeed.
Thank you for your time.
Are you coming to Molesey on Friday with your father?
I hope so, yeah.
Good. And we're playing Molesey and then next Monday? Lewis?
I don't think so.
You don't think you're coming
I don't think so. It's a school night, so I
You
don't
enjoyed
know.
the game today, did you?
Yep.
Great. Okay, well, thanks very much for the interview.
That's all right.
You know, whilst we had opportunities, I don't think the supporters are too disappointed to get a draw out of it.
Yeah. And Corinthian Casuals lost 3-2 today, so we're actually joint second with them. They're above us on goal difference, and Cray Wanderers have moved up to just behind us to fourth, so that's not bad, is it?
Definitely not. Sets up for a nice game on Boxing Day with Corinthian Casuals. We've already beaten them away from home. We've already done what would be referred to as the hard part. Now we've got like a home game against them, and I don't know. We've got to focus on the next game though against Moseley. And although Moseley are not doing that great in the league, we still got to actually like really take the game seriously and actually make sure we get a win out of it before our big game against Lewis on Monday.
That's right, Moseley this coming Friday night. For those that want to trundle on down to Moseley, it's 7:45 kick-off on Friday night. So and we have Lewis on Monday the 11th, 7:45 kick-off. This is John Kistner for Robbins TV. Thanks very much, Christian, for the interview. Bye bye.